Did you know that New York City was once called New Amsterdam? Yes, that's right. This vibrant metropolis we know and love was born in the early 17th century, not as the bustling city of New York, but as the Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam. In the year 1624, Dutch colonists seeking to establish a fur trade set foot on the island we now know as Manhattan. They called their settlement New Amsterdam, after the capital of their homeland. This tiny settlement, nestled in the heart of an untamed, was the first seed of what would eventually grow into the sprawling metropolis we know today. Now imagine, in this burgeoning city, the presence of an establishment like infamous Cecil Hotel. In a parallel universe, that could have contributed another layer to the city's rich history. But the story doesn't end there. Just 40 years later, in 1664, the English sailed into the harbor, and with a show of naval might demanded the surrender New Amsterdam. The city's governor, Peter Stuyvesant, had little choice but to comply. New Amsterdam was captured without a shot being fired, and was promptly renamed New York, in honor of the Duke of York, who had orchestrated the takeover. From there, the city began to grow and thrive. The fur trade gave way to a bustling port industry, as New York's strategic location made it an ideal hub for transatlantic trade. Ships from across the globe docked at its ports, unloading goods and people, and loading up with American products to carry back across the sea. New populations swelled. The city expanded block by block, district by district. Buildings rose higher and higher, reaching for the sky. The city's energy was palpable, its pace relentless. New York was no longer a small Dutch settlement or an English colony. It a city in its own right, a city on the rise, a city with a destiny. And so began the journey of a city that would grow to be one of the world's most influential metropolises. New York City, a city born from a tiny Dutch settlement, shaped by English rule, and forged in the crucible of relentless growth and change. A city with a past as rich and varied as its present. A city that continues to shape our world in ways can only begin to imagine, much like the Cecil Hotel continues to leave its imprint. What's a city without a little scandal? New York has had its fair share over the years. Picture this. The year is the late 19th century, and New York City is under the thumb of the notorious Tammany Hall, a political organization that, at its core, was rife with corruption. The most infamous character of this era was undoubtedly William M. Tweed, or Boss Tweed as he was commonly known. This man was the epitome of a city boss, controlling elections, pocketing public funds, and essentially ruling New York City with an iron fist. It is estimated that Tweed and his ring of cronies stole an astonishing $200 million from the city's coffers. His reign ended in 1873 when he was arrested and convicted for his crimes, but his legacy of corruption left an indelible mark on the city's history. Fast forward to the early 20th century. The year is 1916, and the United States is on the brink of entering World War I. The Black Tom explosion, a massive act of sabotage by German agents on a munitions depot, rocked New York City and its surrounding areas. The explosion was so powerful that it registered as an earthquake, causing property damage as far as Manhattan and shattering windows in Times Square. The Black Tom explosion was a shocking event that brought the realities of war to the doorstep of America, forcing the country to face the global conflict head-on. Then comes the year 1929, a year that will forever be etched in the annals of history. The Wall Street crash of 1929, also known as Black Tuesday, was a devastating event that signaled the beginning of the Great Depression. This economic downturn affected not just New York City, but the entire world. The crash was a result of a speculative bubble bursting, leading to a catastrophic loss of wealth. Millions lost their jobs, their homes, and their livelihoods in the wake of this financial disaster. The crash led to a decade-long economic slump, and it took the city years to recover from the shock. Each of these scandals has left an indelible mark on the city's history, shaping it into the metropolis we see today. From the corruption of Tammany Hall to the devastation of the Black Tom explosion and the Wall Street crash, New York City has weathered the storm, rising from the ashes each time to prove its resilience and tenacity. So, what's a city without a little scandal? A city without character, perhaps? Because it is in these moments of crisis that the true character of a city and its people is revealed. And New York, with its enduring spirit and unyielding resolve, has shown time and time again that it can withstand any storm. These scandals, as shocking as they were, only served to shape New York City's resilience and tenacity. If there's one thing New York City is known for, it's its incredible diversity. From the vibrant streets of Chinatown to the festive spirit of Little Italy, from the lively Harlem to the colorful barrios of the Bronx, New York City is a melting pot where cultures from around the globe converge and coexist. Imagine strolling down a street where every few blocks, the language, the food, the music, and even the atmosphere changes. That's New York City for you. This is a place where more than 800 languages are spoken, where you can enjoy a bagel for breakfast, sushi for lunch, and finish your day with some delightful tacos for dinner. But it's not just about the languages, the food, or the music. The diversity of New York City is also about the people. It's about the entrepreneurs, artists, dreamers, and hustlers who arrive from all corners of the globe, bringing with them their ambitions, their talents, and their culture, and in the process, enriching the city's fabric. This city, with its iconic skyline, has been shaped by the dreams and the labor of generations of immigrants. It is this diversity that has made New York City a global cultural powerhouse, a city that sets the trends in fashion, art, music, and cuisine. It's a place where cultures don't just mix, they interact, they blend, and they innovate. Diversity in New York City is not just a fact, it's a strength. It's what makes this city resilient, dynamic, and ever-evolving. It's what makes it a hub of creativity and innovation. It's what makes it a city where everyone, no matter where they come from, can find a piece of home, and at the same time experience the world. So if you want to see the world, you don't need a passport. All you need is a Metro card, because in the heart of New York City, you'll find the world. New York City isn't just a city, it's a powerhouse. Imagine standing in the center of a pulsating hub of economic vitality, where towering skyscrapers are not just architectural marvels, but tangible symbols of financial might. New York City, home to Wall Street and a myriad of multinational corporations, stands as a testament to capitalism's relentless drive. The city's economy, one of the largest in the world, is a dynamic ecosystem of industries, from finance to fashion, from technology to tourism. But the city's strength goes beyond its economic prowess. It's also a city that values the pursuit of knowledge. Ivy League institutions like Columbia University and world-class research centers like New York University are more than just buildings of brick and mortar. They are incubators of innovation, fostering the intellectual growth of future leaders and trailblazers. And who can forget the city's vibrant arts and entertainment scene? Broadway, with its dazzling marquee lights, is the epitome of theatrical excellence, while the city's numerous museums and art galleries, like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, are a treasure trove of cultural gems. The city's music scene, too, reverberates with a diversity of sounds, from the soulful tunes of jazz clubs to the electrifying beats of hip-hop. Moreover, New York City's influence extends to politics and media. It's a city where decisions made within the United Nations hallowed halls reverberate around the globe. And with media giants like the New York Times and NBC headquartered in the city, it's a place where news is not just reported but created. So you see, New York City isn't just a city of skyscrapers and crowded streets. It's a city of dreams, of ambitions, of opportunities. It's a city that thrives on the energy of its people, a city that embraces change, a city that dares to dream big. New York City, a city of dreams, is truly a city that never sleeps. So why not immerse yourself in the captivating story that is New York City? This metropolis, steeped in history, teems with a vibrant mix of cultures, each contributing its unique flavor to the city's rich tapestry. From the echoes of the past in the cobblestone streets of the historic districts, to the soaring heights of modern architectural marvels, New York City is a living testament to the human spirit's resilience and ingenuity. Venture beyond the well-trodden tourist paths and delve into the city's heart. Experience the rhythm of New York, the pulsating energy of its streets, the serenity of its parks, the buzz in its cafes and markets. Witness firsthand the city's ability to reinvent itself, to rise from adversity, and to seize opportunities. New York City is not just a place, it's an experience, a feeling, a journey. It's a city that invites you to explore, to learn, and to grow. New York City awaits you. Come, be part of its ever-evolving story.